hand wigging class, we're going to be needing these following items. Make sure you don't even miss even one. Chop chop, let's go. We need a mannequin head, so with cap. Make sure you get yours from the market, in a local market. We also need we also need T-pins, and these are T-pins. Can you see, guys? We also need, don't worry, just bring bundles. Okay. We also need thread, your thread, and we also need hair, because what's a wigging without bundles? So we're going to be working with this hair right now in this class, guys. So I'm going to be showing.
Place your wig cap on this mannequin rightly, as you're seeing here right now. Then the next thing is to get a measuring tape. Measure from your closure and down. Put a T-pin to hold it, your measuring tape in place. Then you get a crayon. For me, I'm using a lipstick here. You can use yours, but the best is a crayon. Then you mark it inch by inch, just like we're doing right now. As you can see that we're marking it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. Okay, guys, I give an in-depth training, okay, on this hand wigging and any other styling course of your choice. Just check the description below and pick your class. Send me a message, a DM on Instagram. Also drop my contacts below for you guys to reach me, okay? So the next step is to extend your lines, just like we're seeing here. Just extend the lines, okay? So because these lines are going to guide us in our sewing, just like we're doing right here now. So make sure you do this on your wig. So feel free to drop your questions at the end of the video, likes, comments, subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe, okay? Thank you, and see you on the other side. So the next step is placing your weft on the last line and begin sewing. Okay, guys, so just watch. Just taking your needle and your thread and you start sewing. Make sure you're pulling tightly. This is an invincible hand stitching wigging, so make sure you're pulling your thread tight so that your threading can appear as little as possible. All right. So we are now at the end of that line, and we have to make a curve so that we can sew it and flip it over tightly, okay, to the next line that we are going into. So guys, just watch what I'm doing right now, okay? So this is just us actually, this is just me sewing it, sewing the wefts to the wig at that bend. I made a curve. Once you come to the end of that line, you make a curve, so then you flip over. You see? Then you flip over to enter the next line. And this is an in-between sewing, meaning you are sewing in between two lines. So we're going to be flipping it and sewing in the middle of two lines. Use your T-pin to secure the wig. To secure your weft and keep sewing. Make sure you tighten that place you flipped over very tightly so that it can be flat. It can be very flat, okay? And then once you are done with that, then you continue sewing the weft. You continue sewing. You keep sewing. Make sure you're sewing in the middle of two lines. Like I said, this is an in-between sewing. Take out your T-pins, and in order to place your weft carefully, you can see that, right? so. So after sewing on that line, we're just going to bring in a new weft and still keep sewing in between two lines. This is an in between wigging. You see how my stitches are actually very neat, right? They are coming out neater. So this is how yours should look like, okay? Make sure you're having the same result. So because this is the upper side of the wig, there will be no flipping over here, okay? So we're going to cut off the excess weft. And the reason is because we want our wig, when we are done, to be able to be flat at that front area, to have a flawless look that way, okay? So we just seal the ends and knot it, and that's it. We don't. So now we are now at the closure. So what you need to do is to get your weft and you attach it close to the closure and you start sewing. Make sure you sew tightly and you're pulling tightly, okay? Sew from the weft to the cap and through the closure net, okay? Take it out that way. All right. So the next thing after closing our closure is to check for spaces, because there was a space that we left inside there. So I'm just going to go back now and fill in the space. So make sure when you're done wigging, you check if you have like empty spaces that need filling up, and you just go in and fill the hair on those empty spaces, okay? So now that I've packed my closure well, so I'm just going to go in with a weft there and place that weft at those empty space and sew it in there. Make sure that you just sew where the empty spaces are, okay? So the next thing is, after closing up those empty spaces, we now brush our wig out, and this is what we have. This is how gorgeous it looks. See how it came out, guys. It's so beautiful. I really like how it looked, guys. So what you want to do is, so you can now see the line in our closure, well defined.
Okay, so this is the final look, and I'm so excited to share this with y'all. Look how it looks. Look how fine it is. Okay, so you're done. So the next stage is just to take it for styling, and this is what we both work together. So if you need more styling tips, make sure you follow us. Make sure you follow me. Check out my next video, how I'm gonna style this week for y'all. All right. I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye.